to the gym?
Sooj and Topher.
Chizoba and Kelly.
Ozee and Shaun.
Ben and Kassia.
Kellyrae and Sooj. Kellyrae and Tjay. Sooj and Chizoba.
Kassia and Kellyrae.
Sooj and Kellyrae.
Onyeka and Shaun.
Victoria and Kellyrae.
You are hereby nominated.
Victoria and Ozee.
Ken and Nelly.
20 minutes after the head of house challenge was done and Tjay emerged as week 7 head of house, Big Brother called Tjay to the diary room and handed him over writing materials and papers. Now, he called the housemates to gather in the lounge and instructed them that when your name is being called, you go and collect your writing materials from Tjay. So the housemates, went by Big Brother's instruction, and then when he calls your name, you pick your material and Big Brother assigns you to where you will go and stay. So the first person that was called is Ozee, and Big Brother told him to move to the garden. The second person was Kassia, and immediately Kassia collected his writing material. Kassia wanted to head to the garden, and then Big Brother told her, who told you to go to the garden, and now instructed Kassia to go to the laundry area. Anita, sunrise bedroom. Handi, sunset bedroom. Sooj was instructed to move to the gym. Tjay was to sit in his throne. He's the current head of house. And for Chizoba, Big Brother instructed her to go to the sunset bedroom. Kellyrae, sunrise bedroom. Ben, kitchen. Ocee, closet. That one was such a funny one. Nelly, large dining area. Wanni was to move to the small dining area. Onyeka instructed to sit at the eviction entrance, that's by the eviction door. Victoria, game area. Topher, in front of diary room. Shaun, Gbedu room. So when they told Shaun to head to the Gbedu room, he was like wondering, is it to enter inside the room where they have their Saturday party? But he went and stood just in front. Now, Big Brother now told them that he's giving them 3 minutes to write 2 names. Big Brother was very clear with this, so to write 2 names of the housemates they will nominate for possible eviction on Sunday. And now he told them that it should be a secret ballot. Okay, they shouldn't have a conversation with anybody. They shouldn't conceal it. No housemates should see what you wrote. Now imagine Big Brother telling you something like this. Someone like me, we assume that the whole process will be a secretive one, not knowing that Big Brother is about to set these guys up for the first ever open nomination ever on Big Brother Naija platform. This is the first time. I've actually watched it on other Big Brother, I think what country again, but for Naija, this is the first time an open nomination is happening. And I know Big Brother is doing all these things just to spice up the house. Anyways, 3 minutes elapsed and Big Brother now called them back into the main lounge, told them that once he mentions your name, you should go towards the red marked area in the main lounge, stand there, and then call out the name of the 2 people you wrote their names. Well, I guess it was at this point that the housemates discovered that they were sitting on a long thing. Now, Kassia was the first person to be called out to mention the names she wrote down. And for the first few minutes, she was just like, what's going on here? But she mentioned Sooj and Topher. So when she mentioned these names and the camera went on Kellyrae, he was shaking his head. And I'm like, what's going on, my dear? Is it that that's not his choice of those she could have nominated, or was it because it's the open ballot, open nomination? And meanwhile, Big Brother took them unawares, like on a norm. Once they hear, oh, time to nominate, they'll start having conversation within themselves. Oh, who are we putting up? Although they will pretend like they don't discuss nominations, but I know they do it one-on-one. And I was now wondering, why is Kellyrae shaking his head? Is it that you don't like that Kassia mentioned Sooj and Topher? Anyways, Shaun was the next person and he mentioned Chizoba and Kellyrae. Kellyrae's face then changed and I'm like, okay, now you know that shit just got real. Anita was the next person and Anita mentioned Ozee and Shaun. Camera on Ozee and you could tell he never saw that coming. His countenance changed immediately. But you wrote other people's name, or is the problem the person that wrote the name, because if you can remember, on Saturday the both of them were having conversation about how, oh, he was telling Anita that she reminds him of his mom, and they were asking each other why they haven't connected all this while. So I don't know if Ozee felt like, oh, because it's coming from Anita, but bro, it's the game now. You wrote other people's name. Well, Ozee mentioned Ben and Kassia. Such a dicey one. Ben's name. When I heard Ben's name from, Ozee mentioning Ben's name, I was like, what's going here? What's going on here? You want to render Chizoba a widow? You want to render your brother's bestie a widow? Wanni came forth and mentioned Kellyrae and Sooj. For Kellyrae, I'm not surprised, because in their past diary sessions, they've told Big Brother how they've been trying to connect with Kassia and Kellyrae, but it's not really working out, even after a series of conversation. For Sooj, well, I don't know whether it's to get at Nelly, but they could have just gone straight and get Nelly then. For Onyeka mentioned Kellyrae and Victoria. Victoria. Is this nomination based on strategic nomination or sentiments? Well, Victoria came forth nominating Sooj and Chizoba. For Chizoba, she said, oh, she didn't know there is no R in Chizoba, so she was covering the pepper, the area that has R on it. And then Handi nominated Kellyrae and Sooj, just like Wanni did. So at this point, that's to tell you they discussed nomination. So she and her sister must have probably had these discussions on names they will be putting up, or is it just a coincidence? It's not. Now, Kellyrae, man of the moment, the man with so many nominations, Kellyrae came forth and mentioned Onyeka and Shaun. So Kellyrae mentioning Onyeka and Shaun. Remember, Onyeka mentioned Kellyrae as well, and Shaun mentioned Kellyrae. So the feeling is mutual. He went straight to those that nominated him as well. Chizoba came forth and nominated Kellyrae and Victoria, same name Onyeka mentioned. And remember, Victoria also mentioned Chizoba. I don't know why, but for some reasons, I love when the nomination is mutual. Like, it gladdens my heart. Anyways, Topher came forth mentioning Victoria's name. So Topher told Big Brother that he thought it was just one name. Meanwhile, Big Brother was very clear with his instruction, though. And at that, Big Brother automatically nominated Topher up for possible eviction. He just told Topher, you are now hereby nominated. Big Brother is not even kidding with these guys this season. I guess man is tired as the viewers are tired. Then Nelly came and nominated Victoria and Ozee, giving Ozee his second nomination for the night. So I guess Nellitas, that's former Nellitas, that's Nelly and Anita, there's a possibility they discussed their nomination, because Anita nominated Ozee and Shaun, and here is Nelly nominated Ozee and Victoria. Maybe there was a pre-discussion about putting up Bbnaija twins and Shatoria, the pair of Shatoria. And mind you, this is not the first time they're going for the Bbnaija twins. Like the week the week before the last nomination, they also nominated Bbnaija twins, but because the housemates didn't get to nominate them, they didn't get more nominations from the housemates, none of them were up. But this time around, Ozee couldn't escape it. Ocee came forth with Ben and Nelly. And why are the Bbnaija twins nominating Ben? What did Ben do? Like Chizoba's boo, do you guys want to render your bestie a widow? What's going on here? Tjay was the last housemate to mention his nominations, and he went with Kassia and Sooj. So when Tjay was coming out, he said, if I mention your name, just know that it's not personal. And I'm like, who asked you? Guy, just go and do what others are doing. Just like when Ozee was coming out and he said, if I mention your name, just know it's a compliment. That's a compliment, bow. Well, after the nomination, Big Brother officially mentioned those that are up for possible eviction on Sunday. And they are in no particular order: Chizoba, Topher, Ben, Shaun, Kassia, Ozee, and Victoria. What a lineup, guys. Big Brother also told them that moving forward, they should not discuss nomination, they should not discuss eviction, they should not conspire, and he won't be lenient with them this time around. Ben said he's feeling a certain way, not because he's up for eviction, but for the fact that the people that nominated him are a particular family, that's them Badiwe twins. And that these are people always telling him, oh, we'd like to work with you, we'll work together after this show. And here you are nominating me when I consider you family. But Anita and Nelly told him, see, just know that here, there is no family, there is no brother, no anything. You're here for the game and, play it to the fullest. Meanwhile, the same Nelly that is saying play it to the fullest is also saying that she felt a certain way that Sooj got that number of nomination, that when everyone started nominating, of course, he expected Sooj to be nominated, but not everyone saying Sooj. Well, Wanni and Handi said they were surprised that Anita and Nelly nominated Ozee. And Ocee, saying he nominated Nelly, said he did that purely on a strategic move. He feels that Nelly is quite competitive, that she's a competition to them. But he did not give reason why he nominated Ben. Okay, now it's week 7. Do you think, what's your view? What's your opinion? Do you think these housemates are still nominating based on sentiment, based on settling scores, or do you think they are nominating strategically? I would like to read your opinion about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day.
It's just for you to open your eyes that nobody's brother sleepers here. Just